It's nice to see you on this Tuesday morning. I'm Jennifer Vong. Honda's big dream for a collision-free future. That story coming up just after these headlines. We begin with an update on UAW members voting on a tentative contract with Fiat Chrysler. Production workers at Sterling Heights Assembly voted overwhelmingly in favor of the deal, but skilled trades workers rejected it. Those workers are the first group to vote against the four-year deal. Elsewhere, workers at Toledo Machining in Ohio and Warren Truck in Michigan gave their thumbs up. Workers have until Wednesday to vote on the contract. You can track the results at autonews.com. Senior officials from Mexico, Canada, and the United States are expected to meet today to work on final changes to a new North American trade pact. The move comes after months of negotiations with top Democratic leaders and the Trump administration. The White House wants Congress to vote on the trade deal before the end of the year. The U.S.-Mexico-Canada agreement would replace the 26-year-old North American Free Trade Agreement. The leaders of the three countries agreed to a deal in 2018, but lawmakers in all three countries have yet to approve it. U.S. Democrats have pushed for changes to clauses concerning labor enforcement, steel and aluminum, biologic drugs, and internet services. General Motors has loaned Lordstown Motors $40 million as the startup attempts to launch its electric pickup. A GM spokesman telling Bloomberg that the loan is essentially a mortgage. The financing GM provided covers Lordstown's purchase of the former GM complex in Ohio and some initial startup costs. That, according to the Business Journal, a publication based in nearby Youngstown. GM closed Lordstown Assembly earlier this year. It built the Chevy Cruze at the facility. And Volkswagen Group is facing another legal action stemming from its 2015 diesel emissions cheating scandal. The automaker was charged with 60 counts of breaching the Canadian Environmental Protection Act by importing vehicles that did not conform to prescribed emission standards. That, according to a Canadian government agency. A VW spokesman said the company has cooperated fully with the investigation. The scandal has so far cost the company about $33 billion in fines, vehicle refits, and legal costs. Honda aims to be synonymous with safety. That's why it's showing damaged vehicles among its shiny rides at auto shows. In New York this year, the company displayed a mangled HR-V crossover. And last month in Los Angeles, Honda showed a Civic that crashed during official testing. Honda's Brian Bouch, manager of crash safety at Honda R&D, says the crumpled vehicles can be a starting point to talk to consumers about safety and a way to bring awareness to Honda's commitment to protecting people inside and outside of vehicles. Bouch also says Honda wants customers to know that safety doesn't have to come at a big price.
You can get top safety performance with a car that this just starts over $20,000. So you don't need a very heavy or a very luxury type vehicle. You can get the same safety performance on a Civic that you can on a Pilot or an Odyssey, for example.
He says the Civic on display in LA earned a good rating in the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety's driver-side small overlap crash test. Honda has launched a larger campaign called Safety for Everyone, which includes stories by owners who have been involved in serious collisions. The company says that with nearly 40,000 deaths from auto accidents per year in the U.S., safety systems should protect all potential victims through advanced features, such as its collision mitigating braking system that comes with the Honda Sensing Suite. That wraps up today's newscast. Remember, Auto News Now comes your way this afternoon. Take care.